YouTube, what's happening? It is Monday, February 17th, President's Day, and we're going to talk about men's college basketball. You can see all the games we have here. There are 21 of them on the slate. We have Duke, we have Arizona, and then we have some other teams. So it's not the best day. We have a couple good games, but looking at my sheet, we got some good value out there, it looks like. So we're going to break these down. But first, let's do a recap of yesterday because believe it or not, bad days do happen around here, and we went 4-6. It's sad that 4-6 is a bad day because we don't have miserable days, but 4-6 as a straight better. Okay, I lost 2%. Oh no, that's what we did. So FAU, MSM over under the first four, all wrong. But then the over Creighton, the over in Northern Kentucky and Louisville, all nicely. FAU missed by half. They won by 2. And that would have been 5-5. MSN won by 7, I think it was. So they lost by 1 point. They didn't cover by 1.5 points. So one bucket going a different direction changed the outcome of both these games to where we could have been 6-4 instead of 4-6. See, we're close. That's the goal. We're always close. That's what we want to be. So, and some of these totals, I'm sure we're close to. I didn't really look. Once I saw they were red, I was like, moving on. So if you want the plays typed out, all that, if you want the plays, or if you want access to the spreadsheets, you can do your own research. I even threw a money line parlay. Yes, I know I did a parlay yesterday. I threw it to the members. I was like, why not? Here you go. I put 6 plays into it. It went 5-1. Guess which one missed? The one that I didn't take as a straight bet. I said, let's throw Wright State in there because they look pretty good. I leaned them. Let's throw it in there. There's a reason why I didn't take it. I should have left it alone. Otherwise, the money line probably went 5-0. But when it gets my own rules, what can you do? What can you do? So, anyway, we have 21 games. That's the past. We're going to focus on the future now. 21 games today. Let's break them down. Let's go find some value right now. All right, so we got everything pulled up here. Looks like our first game is Maryland Eastern Shore and Howard. What a game at 3 o'clock. Ooh, let's go to the sheets. Here we go. Now, let me explain it because I know some people are new because I know there's new people here every day. So you're going to hear me say 0 to 4 advantages a lot every game for every single game we look at. What that means is, and I'm trying to do I'm revamping the spreadsheet so it's a little easier to read. So I don't have to explain it all the time. Basically, we want to look at one team's 2-point offense versus the other team's 2-point defense, and they cross. So that's going to be like 294 versus 16. Clearly, Howard has a massive advantage when it comes to 2-point defense, right? Okay, cool. And we want to look at their offense versus the other team's defense, 44 versus that. Now, these are just rankings out of all 364 teams in the country. You can look at the number itself. This is based on the last 3, you can see. But basically, in the last 3 games, Howard's offense should have a nice advantage over Maryland Eastern Shore's defense. Simple as that. And then we go down to the same thing for the 3-point line, which is 180 versus 300. You see how it crosses, and 89 versus 341. You're picking it up. Okay, cool. Those are the 4 advantages. Now, I take those 4 and I get a 0 through 4 ranking. Either I'm going to get 0 where everything was close. And for me, close is anything under 100 points. So here, everything's above 100. So this is why we got 4 advantages, which is going to be 1 for Howard, 2 for Howard, 3 for Howard, 1 for Maryland Eastern Shore because Howard's 3-point defense isn't that good. You see they're 300th in the country. So that's 3 advantages for Howard, 1 advantage for Maryland Eastern Shore. And then I take that and I also come down and I compare it to the efficiencies. I want to make sure everything is lining up correctly. And you can see they do. Howard is really good at these. Their defense is but means they're above average in both offense and defense, which in Maryland Eastern Shore is terrible offensively and below average. Green is great, yellow above average, orange below average, red, terrible, shit, whatever you want to call it. So here, Howard's clearly the better team. They are at home. They are 13.5-point favorites. I think I learned my lesson yesterday on Oakland. I'm not taking a big spread against a team that kind of struggles as it is, so I'm going to leave this game alone, but I'll use this game as an explanation to show you how it works. So let's move on to the next game. Cool? Got it. If you have questions, put them in the comments. I'm here. I try to answer as many comments as I can, so don't feel bad. There's no such thing as a stupid question, so ask away by all means. So Northern Iowa Murray State is our next game. Now I explain it. I can go a little faster so we can start rolling through these. So and the first thing you obviously notice is the defense clearly is dominating here in this game. This is a 2, so we find the 2 advantages, which is going to be this one because it's 100-point differential, at least on the rankings. So that's a Northern Iowa defensive advantage and a Northern Iowa defensive advantage because you can see this. This looks like a big advantage. It is. It's a lean, but anything under 100 is a lean, but it's not really a advantage. So with a Murray State lean, which is a push, is what I call a push. And then this one clearly is a push because it's about the same number. So Cup 8. And for me, I need at least 3 advantages, 3 or 4 to actually consider a side. or a total. So I need 3 overs, 3 unders, 3 away team, or 3 home team for me to pick a side. And it's been working great. We're going to keep following it. So I've had very, very few red days in the past several weeks doing this. So, and you look at the comments, people will tell you the same thing. They've been following it. It's been working out too. So, all right, efficiency, defensive wise, we got 2 defenses. We really got 3. We could look at defense in this game. So, and we'll look at it. We look at everything trying to compare. So this is Northern Iowa. The over under is 135. We like to look at their last 3, how they've been doing. That's 151, and this is, and that is 121. That is a range. Wow, that is a 29-point difference. The total is 135. We have a range of what they do. If the total falls in the range, we don't play the total. Simple as that. We keep it easy, not trying to think too much. So there's nothing here we want to take. So we're going to move to the next game. Mississippi Valley and Alabama State. Mississippi Valley is one of the worst teams in the country. They're 3-22 for a reason. This is why. You see how much red's here? Look like a red crayon, just red everywhere. 364 is the worst you can get. They're averaging 51 points in their last 3 games. They're getting outscored by 25 points per game. Now they're playing Alabama State, who is average. So this is a 3 advantage game. Clearly is going to be 1 here for Alabama State defense, Alabama State offense, Alabama State off defense. So 3 for Alabama State. That's a play we could take. And then also Mississippi Valley was a little bit better here because Alabama State struggles to score from 2. We look at the efficiencies. They are the most inefficient team in the country in both offense and defense. You know how hard it is to do that? You have to be a special level of bad to do this. And that's how Mississippi Valley State is currently. They're losing by 25 points. Alabama State is going to be some ridiculous number we're not going to touch probably, I'm guessing. 17.5, yeah. If you really want to take it, I mean, you could take it. They should. I mean, they're losing by 25. They're winning by 1. I mean, you would think. I mean, I would lean Alabama State, if we put it that way. But, I mean, these are the games type that we just leave these alone because why? What's the point? I feel better keeping my money in my pocket than risking it on this game. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to pass this game. That is miserably bad. Anyways. See a lot of fresh green, fresh yellow. This is a much more refreshing game. This makes me feel better. So other one made me feel kind of queasy. So this feels better. This is a 1, so it's going to be a good game. Which we hate 1s. 1 advantage is not good. 1 advantage isn't good. 2 we can work with very, very rarely. 3 and 4 we love. 0 we love too. So we have no 0s today, by the way. Not a single 0, but we have 3 more 4s. Hey, good deal. We only had 1 4 yesterday. Probably why we had a bad day. Might be the reason. Let's see. This is a 1 I said. So clearly these are under 100. That's a push. That's a push. There's your 1 right there, Jackson State, and there's your other. This is a good game. Efficiency. They're both really good really good, efficient teams. Not talk too fast. If you want to take a side, you could lean Jackson State mainly because 5th in efficiency versus 261. That's their downfall. They can't guard from 3. They can't. So if Jackson State hits their 3s, it might be a good game for them. What's the spread? I'm not taking it, but it's Jackson State plus 2.5. I can see that. 144 is our total. Let's see. This might be something. 165 and 145. So we have a 20-point range, of which the total is at the bottom of the range. So if you wanted to take it over, you could. I'm going to stick to my rules. I'm not going to break my rules today. I broke them yesterday, and look what happened. Oh, man. So close to greatness yesterday. So close. So, and some people still hit. I saw some people tag me, like a couple of members tag me and some things they hit, like, you know, a couple parlays. That's cool. Great. I love seeing things like that. So, oh man. I would lean the over in this game if I had to pick, but I'm going to pass on it myself. And we move on. Bucknell and Lehigh. Let's see. This is a 2. Cool. So clearly that's a push. There's Bucknell defense is 1. And then Lehigh offense is 2, and that's almost a 1. But Lehigh, even though they're below average from 3, they're going up against one of the worst 3-point defenses in the country recently. They're giving up 10. No, they're making 3-10. Okay, they're making a bunch of 3s. Man, 45% shooting though, giving up is crazy. But see, you can see what we ain't taking this. There's nothing really standing out for us. Let's look at the total real quick too. 139. That's right on range, isn't it? 156, 148. We might have a total. This is a 2. This is a 2. We could. Okay, hold on. We might have a total here. All right. So it's 1. Okay, so let me go back. If they play to the Bucknell pace, I could see us being higher scoring. If they play to a Lehigh pace, it could be lower scoring. So Defense is kind of, and they can score. So 156 is our range, 148. So 148 to 156. Our total sitting at 139. That's an 9 point differential for an over. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, it's a 2. We can work with that. Not the best play, not the best. I don't love it. I like it, but I don't. But I mean, it's a short day. Let's have some fun. I will take it. We're going over 139.5 on this one based on how they've been playing in the last 3 games. Defense is not there. They can shoot. Yeah, defense has the advantage. Almost offense has the advantage in almost every major category for Bucknell. Lehigh's defenses. So yeah, let's move on. From here, let's go to Florida FAMU against Alcorn, and this is a 1. Yeah, just gonna be quick. That's the push. There it is. Alcorn's defense is the only advantage here. Everything else is within 100 spots. You can see the efficiencies. They're the same offense versus their defense. Their offense versus their defense. Good luck. I just no, not a chance in hell I'm playing that. Same here. Arkansas, Pine Bluff, and Alabama A&M. Both. This is a 1 as well. We'll call that red and orange. Looking like Halloween out here. It's just wrong time of year, baby. Wrong time of year. Got to find something else. So we're not even. No. Southeast Louisiana and McNeese. This is a 3, so we will play the 3. So you can see clearly defense is 2 of them right here. Defense, simple as that. And then offense, I hate when they split that because they're stout defensively from inside the arc, but then outside, nah, go ahead, shoot, wide open, take it, because that's what their defenses are doing. They're just not good. But of course, they can't hit nothing. They're actually pushing exactly. So. And then the efficiency, you see how they do. Defense and a bunch of above average. This isn't a game worth our time. Yeah, because it's not even worth looking at total because, yeah, one side, the 3-point side leans offense. The 2-point side leans defense. Not worth it. Not worth our time at all. Oh, East Texas A&M versus SF Austin is a 2. And first thing you kind of notice is SF is way better because they're 3-23. Damn, you bad. You big bad. All right, that's a push. That is SF Austin defense all damn day, all day. That's a push, and that is SF Austin. So your 2 is SF Austin. You look at the efficiencies; they're going to struggle to score on the 52nd efficiency. They should be okay. If this is what is this line? If this is something silly like East Texas A&M favorite, I'm gonna laugh. Let's see, ETAM. Let's see, just type Texas probably works. SF Austin's a 4.5-point favorite. That's it. At a 3-23 team who can't score. If you can't score, you can't win. That's 2 of the lean. See, that's clearly a push. That's clearly SF Austin. They got good 3-point defense though. Yeah, their efficiency is there. I would lean SF Austin. Man, I don't like it. Well, I don't love it. I like it a little bit. I shouldn't take it. I absolutely shouldn't take it. We'll put it on the list. Sometimes you do things you shouldn't do, right? So this is gonna be one of those games. I'm like, SFA minus 4.5. Let's do it because it's so their efficiency. They can't rebound. Their efficiency's bad. Yeah, they're slow as hell too. It's like if you can't score, you can't win. That's simple in basketball. I don't care how good your defense is. If you can't put the ball in the hoop, you can't win. So I had a 7th grade. I was on high. I played basketball all through high school, and what was it? My 9th grade basketball coach had the best saying ever. He's like, the team at the end of the game with the most points usually wins the game. Well, no shit, Sherlock. What? Man, come on, bro. Like, obviously, like, yeah, man. He was also a PE teacher and a health coach. Like, what? Like, what are we doing? Oh, school's hilarious. So NC Central, Morgan State. Oh, man, this is what, a 3? This is a 2. Oh, let's see. This is defense. That's a push. That's offense. See, this is 2 for NC Central, 1 for Morgan State. They kind of split. I don't like the split. I don't think. Yeah. Efficiencies are below average. They're not bad. They're bad. I will consider it, but not below because they're above average. So we'll pass on that one. South Carolina State and Coppin. Coppin is 4-19 now. That's a lot of S's. Let's see. This is a 3. Yes, this is a 3. Nice. So this is South Carolina State. That's a push technically. Both of these. So 3 South Carolina States and a push, but a lean to Coppin State. So SC State, what is your 16.5? Yeah, even though Coppin State's 4-19, they're still in the top 100 defensive efficiency. Even though in the bottom 7 offense, they can't score, but 16.5? No. See, I took the other one because it was 4. 4 is like, okay, I could deal with 4 points. That's a 2-possession game right there. 16, that is what, 8? No, that's a 10-0 run to start the game, and you're still down 7 points. Let's go to Grambling and Prairie View. These are the, man, this schedule is something. Let me tell you, the schedule is something. This is a 2. What are the 2? There's 1 for Grambling defense and then Grambling offense. Oh God, no, I can't. Nolans and Nichols. This is a 4. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? There we go. Defense, offense, you bastards. All right, so the 3-point line has the advantage when it comes to offense. The 2-point line has the advantage when it comes to defense, which doesn't help us on the total at all. They both have advantages on each side of the court. That doesn't help us on the team. This is a literally split. This is a game you absolutely should leave alone. You look at it and say, well, it's 4-22 or it's 15-11. Watch this game be a 1-possession game with like 3 minutes left. Just watch. Which tells me I probably should look at the total. This New Orleans. It's only 8.5. See. Why is a 4-22 team only an 8-point dog? See. Yeah, they know something. Northwestern State and Lamar is a. Let's see. This is a 2. Okay, and you can clearly see it's defense. My God, there's 2 of the top 12 teams in the country when it comes to defense inside the arc. Wow. Good luck scoring 2s. And then these are below average, but they're and if the total's high, we might sneak in an underplay. Let's look. We might be able to do this. Northwestern State. Lamar. Where's Lamar? There it is. 131 is our total. I don't think we're going to sneak in an underplay. It's a little low as it is. 130 and 124. So the total is here at 132. 131. Our range slides down. It's down here. So technically, yeah, you could take it under. It would, if they do their averages, you'd be good. But that's a lot. That's asking for a lot. You could, but I don't think I'm going to. That's close. I like a little bit of cushion in my range. Then that's just not enough cushion. All right, Infinite Word and UT Auto G of V, and this is a, who is this? This is a 1. Ew. Yeah, the 3-point line is definitely a nice matchup. Defense and offense, they both line up nicely. They're making 12.7 threes a game. That's a lot. That's a lot of threes. Let's see, where's the 1? Right here. RGV's defense against Infinite Woods offense. That's them, and then that's leans them. So nothing for us in this one. All right. Virginia Duke, finally a real game. Finally. Okay. Let's see. This is a 2. Cool, it's a 2. All right, so clearly they're your 2 right there. It's your 3-point offense versus your 3-point defenses. Both teams absolutely below average when it comes to guarding the 3. They're making 10 threes a game. They're making 11 threes a game. They're lighting it up from 3, which means the points should be pretty high too. Seeing Virginia score points feels weird. Like I took over last time Virginia played and it hit. I felt dirty. It just didn't feel right. So I don't know. Is that the new meta? Is that Virginia overs back, from a team that couldn't score 50 some games a couple years ago? Oh man, it feels weird. But we're going to do it if the case. It's 132. I am instantly taking this over. I see 132. I laugh. I chuckle. I say, haha, that's what is this range? What is this range? 158 and 130. Okay. They're playing some good defense still. Defense is okay. You can see the efficiencies are 2 and 23. And they're, Yep. This is an overplay. 132, we're going over. Over 132. I got to do it. The efficiencies are both top 23. I mean, they're both shooting threes. They're making a whole, just combined alone's already 64 points, 63, 66 points right here. That's what, 11, 12.4, 12 times 3 is 12 to 36. Oh man, can't math. Math is hard. Yeah. So that's 30 points right there. That's 33 points. That's 63 plus points combined. Yeah, that's halfway there. We're good. Okay, we're going to take the over here. Sure. And also, do we lean Duke at all? Duke's 14.5 point favorite. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't know if they're that good. I mean, Virginia's been playing pretty good too. So, Duke. Okay, let's think about this. Duke, this is a push, but it leans Duke. This is a push, but it leans Virginia. Okay, even so far. That clear as day leans Duke, and this clear as day leans Virginia. So far, we're pretty even, right? Efficiencies, 2 versus 140, advantage Duke. 23, 148, advantage Virginia. Again, clear as day. And then we have, the only thing that really stands out to me is That one. Virginia's number one in the country allowing rebounds. Now, given they are one of the slowest, and now people are going to point out, what about the two of the slowest teams? I get that. I'm leaning Virginia plus 14.5 now all of a sudden. Did we just do a double play? We could double it. I mean, look at the games we've seen today. I mean, let's just, you know what? I'm going to do it. We're going to go UVA plus 14.5. We're going to take 2 plays today in this game. We're going to take the over. I'm still going over. I know they're slow. I know, but they make so many threes. That matters. Live by the 3, die by the 3. That's what we do around here. If they make their average, which is 11, they could easily make 12 or 13. But if they make like 7, we're going to be in some hurt. But maybe Virginia steps it up. And also now we're crushing on that plus 14.5. See? Yeah, so we're going to go over and Virginia plus 14.5 in this one because I don't see why Duke's such a big favorite. I know Duke's good. We know this, but that's a lot though. And it's at Virginia. You know that place is going to be raucous and loud and lively. Yeah, I'll take Virginia. Cool. Move on. Over in Virginia. There we go. Man, just based on the numbers. Norfolk State and Delaware State. Let's see what we got. Let me close that down a little bit. Spread that out. There it goes. Delaware and Norfolk is a 4. Hey, all right. Let's see what the 4 are. Clearly Norfolk, and then clearly Delaware. So Delaware owns the 3-point line. Norfolk owns the 2-point line. That's their territories. They both own defensive efficiencies, though, but this is really a push. That's literally about the same number when it comes to the ranks. And then this is clearly Delaware State. So there's nothing here for us at all. Nothing at all. So moving from there to Texas A&M Corpus Christi against Houston Christian. This is a 2. Yeah, it's 2. What I think about Norfolk State, it's 9.5. But I'm not taking Delaware State plus 9.5. You crazy? I can't do that. No. I'm not that crazy. We'll moved on. We're good. This is a 2. Let's see. There's 1 right there, and then that's a push. There's our other. So 1 Houston Christian, 1 Texas A&M, 2 pushes. Total's 142. That doesn't no, because this is already a 127 and 137. Our total is over. We should go under, but I don't like their defense. I wish their defensive efficiencies were better. They're just not. So we'll leave it alone. Utah and K-State is a 1. I guess makes sense. Good game. There's your 1. K-State's defense versus Utah's offense. Everything else is close. Like that's literally 99 spots difference, but we could say it leans Utah. That's a Utah heavy lean. That's a push. That's K-State. That's a push. 1 each side doesn't help us at all. Southern and Texas Southern. Okay. What are we at? 6.5. Okay. This is a 2. Yes, it is. There's 1 right there for Southern defense. There it is. So both defenses are 2. Everything else it's too much orange and yellow. You see a bunch of orange and yellow, you know it's a push. It ain't good. Defensive efficiency is better than offense, yes, but that's about it. Last game of the day is Arizona and Baylor, and we can see what we have. This is a 4. This is a 4. Please be a good 4. Let's see. Clearly, that is Arizona offense from 2. Baylor offense from 2. Arizona is the worst 3-point shooting team in the country in the last 3 games. Did you know that? You would never guess that, right? Nobody would assume the 13th ranked team in the country would be the worst 3-point team. They're only hitting 19% of their threes. What? That is crazy bad. They're just not making shots. And now they're on the road at Baylor. That's not going to help you. Road games don't help correct things. Home games help correct things. So that is clearly double defense, double offense. So that doesn't help us out at all. If anything, this might be a split. The spread's 1.5. That makes sense. It makes sense. So I don't have a lean either side. Do we have a total maybe? I mean, if anything, I'd probably take Baylor because I trust offense. I trust a good offense better than a good defense. Does that make sense? But I would go against this offense all day, but then their defense efficiency is also below average. But man, how are you the worst 3? But you don't make that many threes. They've only made 3.7 threes a game in the last 3 games. That's not what they do. They're focusing on 2s recently too. So let's see, 151 is our total. That is 146, and that is lower than that. So we would have to go under, but we got 2 overs, we got 2 unders. I don't like how that goes. It's 1.5 for a reason. That's what it is. So we have a whopping 4 plays today. Wow. I can't believe that. There's only 21 games. So the fact I even have 4 is not bad, but 2 are in the same game. Literally the Duke Virginia game has 2, which is the game I'm going to watch because hell, it's the only game. It's on ESPN. K-State's on ESPN2. Arizona Baylor's on ESPN. And that's all there is to watch. NBA All-Star Weekend's done. I don't know what NHL's up to. I haven't checked out the actual schedule for the 4 Nations thing. There's nothing else today, I don't think. So yeah, all right, Duke Virginia's gonna have 2 plays. Half my plays are gonna be involved in this one game. So either way, let's pop over, look at tomorrow's schedule. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Tuesday, in it. Oh yes, thank you. So many good games. Oh yes, so many. Yes, look at all the ranked teams. Beautiful. It's not that many games, which is great, but look at so many good names out there. Oh, tomorrow's gonna be a beautiful slate of basketball. Love that. So anyways, I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe. If you want the plays typed out, or if you want access to the spreadsheets, do your own research, all you gotta do is go over and join the HQ. If you don't want to, not a big deal. I just appreciate you being here. There's the HQ there. Check it out. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow on Tuesday for more college hoops. Peace.